This is a clip from French TV, and don't worry, there are subtitles for those of you who don't speak French. And I mean, this is something I wanted to show you guys a few months ago, and I can't believe I forgot to show. I mean, this is really something else.
Comment les Ukrainiens décoloniseraient en quelque sorte la Crimée?
Ce document, il détaille ce qui sera fait, donc comment réintégrer un territoire peuplé aux 2/3 de Russes. Eh bien, la première étape, c'est de faire partir justement ces Russes. Deuxième étape, donc après cela, réinstaller des Ukrainiens en Crimée. Et enfin, la troisième étape, dérussifier les institutions et les infrastructures.
Man, she's so happy with herself, right? She's like, she's reading a cookbook or some instructions. You know, step 1, get rid of the Russians. Step 2, add some baking soda. You know, step 3, de-Russify the... Holy crap, man! This is really something else. And you know what's funny to me is that already in the first few couple of seconds, you can see here that they're trying to like basically show you that the number of Russians has gone up between 2001 and 2018. And this is Crimea, right? Even in 2001, look at the figures, 58%. Even in 2001, it's still Russian majority. So, you know, the Ukrainians don't like this, of course, because, well, Russia's now occupying it, all right? Or Russia annexed it, I suppose. You know, the thing is, it's complicated because this was Russia until 1954. And then, you know, at the time, Ukraine and Russia were all, you know, it's all Soviet Union. But it was officially transferred to the Ukrainian, you know, Socialist Republic. Okay, so officially, even though it was all Soviet Union, this still became part of Ukraine in '54. But you can see even until 2014, right? It's still majority Russia, and always has been. That's something that's never changed. So I want you to think about how they are just casually talking on TV about how to de-Russify a piece of land that has always been majority Russian, right? Like, I mean, this has another name. It's called ethnically cleansing. That's what you do, right? When you want to get rid of a people, you want to do what is population transfer, whether you're moving another people that you don't like out and your own people in. Both actions are, you know, they're not just considered war crimes, right? They're crimes against humanity. It's ethnic cleansing. So, you know, this is a very big French channel, very big program, and they're just like casually talking about it. I find this incredible, you know. Anyway, I'll let her continue.
En Crimée. Et enfin, la troisième étape, dérussifier les institutions et les infrastructures.
Si on était Éric Zemmour, on dirait que c'est de la remigration.
Là, c'est très très simple. Du
même
droit
s'ils sont là depuis 15 ou 20 ans. Même voilà, est-ce que c'est si simple que ça de modifier la composition démographique d'une péninsule comme la Crimée? Je parle du réel. La difficulté, c'est la démographie.
Je vous rappelle que après la Seconde Guerre mondiale, vous avez eu des transferts de population massifs. Alors c'est douloureux.
Wow.
Oui, mais avouez que les époques ont changé.
Ah oui, non, mais les époques n'ont pas changé. Non, contrairement à
déplacer des populations aujourd'hui, ça prend une toute autre signification.
Eh ben, c'est ce qui risque de se passer, et ça risque d'être douloureux, parce que là, c'est 10% de la population de la Crimée qui risque d'être déportée vers la Russie.
Je ne dirais pas déportée, là, en l'occurrence.
Oui, mais si, parce qu'on va leur dire de partir. Vous n'avez pas le choix. Les Russes sont aujourd'hui en train de déporter une partie des Ukrainiens.
Oui, mais la Russie n'est pas un État démocratique.
Voilà. Donc, les échanges de population, ils peuvent parfaitement être prévus par les traités. Par exemple,
I like how his problem is that, you know, well, Russia's not a democracy, so, you know, transferring populations, you can't trust them because they're not democratic. That this is ethnic cleansing. It's very clearly outlined in the Geneva Convention, in the UN Charter, in whatever fucking document you want. No. Oh, this is fucking funny, man.
Par exemple, le traité de Sèvres de 1923 a échangé la population grecque de Turquie avec la population turque de Grèce, et on a échangé les populations. Est-ce que
yeah, that was a treaty, though, right? Like, he leaves out the part that it was negotiated by two states and not forced, you know, population transfer. By the way, let me reassure you, I speak French fluently, and everything you are seeing in the subtitles is accurately translated. It's not lost in translation. In my case, they're seeing exactly what they are saying. There is nothing misunderstood here whatsoever. As a matter of fact, it sounds even worse in French. The candor in which they say it it makes it 10 times worse. I wish you could hear it the same way I do. I wish. It's amazing. I've never seen anyone talk about ethnic cleansing on TV with such candor. It's amazing, really. And I find it funny how they suddenly. You saw that woman, she was saying, even if it takes 10 years or 20 years, we have to get it done because, according to her, I think she must think it's the right thing, right? So this is incredible to me because I have never, ever in my life seen someone talk about how to fix the problem in Palestine with such ease. Because the thing is that in Palestine, guess where the majority of people are from? They're Palestinian, yes? And so you have a tiny minority of Jewish settlers from Europe and elsewhere in the world who are governing over a Palestinian majority and treating them like fifth-class non-citizens, right? They're non-citizens, literally non-citizens. So, if you said to them, well, the Jewish settlers who colonized Palestine, because you saw Ursula von der Leyen, bitch, giving them that stupid greeting card video. Oh, happy 75 years of independence. If she was being honest, she would say it's colonial, right? If she was being honest, she would say, you guys, she said in the video, a ton of you guys are European and you have dual citizenship because guess what? You're European. Oh, our cultural ties are inseparable. Yeah, because you're fucking European. You will never see someone on mainstream press in France or anywhere else say the same thing that you have just seen them say about de-Russifying Crimea, which, literally for centuries has been nothing but Russian. It's been nothing but Russian. Inside and outside Ukraine, it's been nothing but Russian. Even on their own program, they're showing you most people who live here are fucking Russian. It's Ukraine, for a couple decades, but they're still Russians. But they still want to de-Russify it and remove the ethnic Russians who live there. But if you tell them, well, why don't you move the Jewish settlers who are, occupying Palestine, who have a system of apartheid, and worse, because people who lived in Africa, in apartheid South Africa, even say it's worse, who have this racist form of government against Palestinians, this totalitarian. This dictatorship, which is literally military rule and occupation in every sense of the word. If you say, well, they should go back to where they fucking came from because they are the ones who are trying to erase Palestinians, literally, physically, culturally, politically, economically, socially, in every fucking lee and goddamn adverb in the English and every language. Oh my God, you are so anti-Semitic. Really? Because actually Palestinians are Semites. These guys are just Europeans, right? So even the Semitic ethnicity, they try to take it away from the Palestinians, even though every dictionary in the world will tell you a Semite is a Semitic person who speaks a Semitic language. Check for every Palestinian, every Arab, and of course, the Jews who come from that area, right? No. No rights for Palestinians, no citizenship for Palestinians, no representation for Palestinians, no fucking ethnicity for Palestinians, 000. But we can talk about, ethnic cleansing of Russians on TV. That's okay, right? Wow. Some fucking double standards if I've ever seen any. Jesus Christ. Don't these people feel disgusting? Holy shit. You couldn't even say one fucking 10 seconds of this shit would not be, you would be crucified on television if you said this shit about any, French colonial, the crap they did in Algeria. If you said this at the time, right? Or if you said this right now about the Israelis and what they're doing to the Palestinians, this idea that you should return home, unacceptable. But, let's ethnically cleanse Crimea, which has always been Russian. Wow. Need I go on? The clip is 7 seconds, but I try. It's more than you would be able to bear. I watched the whole thing. It's no different.
Et une horreur. Rien ne peut pas dire. On va faire ça avec des fleurs et en chantant. Ça ne se passera pas comme ça. Ça sera brutal.
Ah, t'as raison. Les Palestiniens non plus. Retiens ça. Palestinians don't owe you any friendship or kindness either. Remember that.